we go with our main event of the evening. 10 rounds of boxing scheduled in a featherweight special attraction. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Mohegan Sun, it is showtime! Introducing to you first, ladies and gentlemen, on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks and fighting out of New Bedford, Massachusetts. He weighed in at a ready 125 pounds with a record of 20 wins, 2 losses. He has 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former USBA Junior Featherweight Champion, introducing Jason, the Schoolboy Pires. And his opponent across the ring, ready to fight on my right out of the red corner. He is wearing green trunks with white trim, fighting out of the north side of Houston, Texas. He weighed in right at the featherweight limit of 126 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with 14 wins, no losses, 10 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2000 U.S. Olympic silver medalist, introducing Rocky Juarez. And once again, our referee in charge is Frank Cappuccino, now to give instructions.
Good evening, gentlemen. You were both given your instructions in the dressing room. Both use touch gloves. Touch gloves. I leave it with you. Go back to the corner.
Frank Cappuccino with the instructions. Juarez told us in the past if his opponent didn't force the action like Acero Sanchez, he'd lay back too. He said it'll be a different story from this point on, although Pires should be more offensive-minded. Juarez thinks that Pires will try to keep him on the outside, but he feels confident he'll be able to show his overall ability against Pires, who told us he'll keep a fast pace, be busy, stay outside and box. Also feeling Juarez is vulnerable to the jab. We'll see. Juarez, nothing fancy. Usually comes right at his opponent, works from close range. Juarez in the green with the white piping. Pires in the black with the white trim.
Very good left hand shown by Pires right now. Jabbing, hooking off the jab, stiff, not just laying it out there, firing it.
Pires, a game boxer who points to the jab as a key. He's looking to take advantage of his height and reach. Former New England amateur star. Wanted to dedicate this night to his late Aunt Jennifer, who passed away just days ago. Rocky Juarez, one of 4 American medalists at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. His father wanted to name him Rocky Marciano Juarez, but his grandmother said keep the Rocky but lose the Marciano. Rocky's dad, a big boxing fan. His grandfather was a boxer.
Right now, Rocky seems to be having a little bit of trouble with that very good and well-educated left hand of Jason Pires.
Pires began boxing when he was 7. His grandfather, father, and brother were all boxers, so a lot of bloodlines here tonight. Pires loves to fight, but he said, hey, if it doesn't work out, I got a degree in criminal justice from UMass Dartmouth.
Nice to have plan B.
Absolutely. Especially in this business, which can be very precarious. Juarez never in a hurry, very deliberate and calculating. Looks to control the pace, make the adjustments if need be. Doesn't have the big thunder.
Beautiful right uppercut there by Rocky, right on the jaw. And I'll tell you what, right now, Rocky's showing a better defense than Ojado, and maybe even a little better than Diaz.
Yeah, he's very smooth. He knows how to slip punches very subtly. Long left hook there. He's sneaky too, isn't he? Suddenly he's hitting you to the head of the body. Is a deceivingly effective jab. He's looking sharp here towards the end of round 1. But as mentioned, his intent going into this fight was to start faster, to be more effective and impressive in the early stages of the rounds.
With only 30 seconds left in the round, you got a very close round here. Pires came out firing with that left hand, scoring points. Rocky closed in, uppercuts on the inside. Some nice left hooks too as well to the head and body. Very, very close round.
Pires long and lead. Final seconds, round one. Good combination upstairs by Pires. Oh, and a nice left hook just before the bell, and it staggered Pires. Juarez scoring big at the end of the round.
How you feel? All right? Yeah. Okay, listen. Those hands up. Don't stand too tall, all right?
Let's get the keys to victory.
Jab,
as Pires tries to shake the cobwebs.
All right, get lower. All right, he's too high for you. All right?
First for Rocky Juarez, set the fight distance. He's a masterful boxer inside and out. Number 2, control the fight pace. He loves to pick his spots to explode and the rest. And lastly, constant combination. He goes to the head and body like a seasoned pro. For Jason Pires, establish the jab. He has a nice jab, and this can give Juarez a lot of trouble. Also, work the body. It might be a chance to slow Juarez down on the way in. And lastly, outwork Juarez from the outside. He's going to win. He'll need to stay outside and pick up the pace.
Pires was hurt with this left hook late.
They're right here. He leans and catches him right on the button.
Let's see how he comes out to start round 2.
Well, he talked about the fact that he wanted to start the rounds faster, not necessarily start the fight faster, but start the beginning of each round a little faster. And once again, he got his man in trouble late in the round.
I thought maybe Juarez might jump all over Pires. Instead, it's Pires who's looking the sharper of the two to start round 2. Juarez missing with that left uppercut. Then dicks to the body.
Beautiful left hand to the body. That was pretty by Rocky Juarez. He's picking the pace up now, starting a lot quicker than he had in the last round.
And now he's jumping all over Pires.
Break, step back, step back.
Pires going to the jab, doubling up.
And Pires is sticking a very nice, solid left hand out there. That jab is not just a feeler, it's a jab.
Left hook to the jaw, but not much steam behind it by Pires.
Stop. Got to keep them punches up, brother.
A warning from Frank Cappuccino. Pires with the low blows. Left hook to the chin by Juarez. Straight right hand. They got through the gloves by Rocky. And now left hook followed by a straight right that was blocked by Pires. But the left hook got in. Here's another left hook. And that rocks Pires. Pires in trouble.
That right hand is hot.
4, 5, 6. On very unsteady legs.
Hey, you all right, man? Huh?
He's not all right, but I'll tell you what. Rocky Juarez showing some improved power.
Pires down for the first time in his career. Courtesy of Rocky Juarez. Let's see if he can finish the show. Can Pires make it through? 52 seconds.
Stop, break.
Right now, Pires is absorbing a lot of punishment and not offering up a lot back.
5 of Juarez, 10 knockouts in 3 rounds or less. Juarez is trying to end it.
The time's running out on this round anyway.
Pires corner wants Jason to tie Juarez up, but he's not. He elects to trade with Juarez, which could be a big mistake. Pires not listening to his corner.
Come on, take it. Get some ice on his head. How you feeling? Listen, you can't drop those hands down, buddy, all right? You're going to keep those hands up. You can't lean back. You're falling right into his power. Give him some water. Listen, you grab, all right? You grab as much as you can until you get back your senses, all right? Work on the outside. All right?
Rocky Juarez on a nice double left hook and that right hand down the middle. And eventually, the left hook, that one there, starts to hurt. And Rocky just stays on. That right hand really gets him wobbly, and this right hand puts him on the seat of his pants. Different angle. Watch it again. Head and body mixing this up like a seasoned pro. Going to the body. Back to the head. Back to the head. Back to the body. Right hands, left hooks. Mixing it up from both sides. Under and over. Absolute perfection.
Two wicked right hands by Juarez were the telling blows during those sequences. Third round.
Jay, set it up, Jay. Set it up.
It's scheduled for 10, but don't bet on it.
Inside. Quick, Jay. That's it, baby. Come on, Jay. Keep him out there. Keep him out there, John. Keep him out there. Move.
Again, Juarez, even though he's had Pires in all kinds of difficulty, very patient, waiting for the opening.
Get that jab out there, Jay. There you go.
What's your feeling about this, Bobby? Do you think Juarez should just go in on the attack, go after Pires, or?
Well, now that we're a minute in, I would say probably not necessarily, but right away I would want to see how much he's still groggy, how hurt he still really is, and take your shot. You know, let a little bit hang out, not too much.
If I recall correctly, when Bobby Chez was a fighter, if he saw he had somebody in trouble, he'd go after him.
Yeah, if I got you drunk, I'd mug you. No question about it. Yeah, no, I kind of like to do it that way.
But Juarez elects to take the deliberate route. Good right hand over the top, right over the left shoulder of Pires that stung him.
All due fairness to my career, Rocky, at the young age he is, a little more mature at boxing, smarter than I might have. I was a little more aggressive, a little more throwing caution to the wind.
Pires very game, I'll give him that. He's hanging tough and throwing. Like there. He may not be scoring, but he's putting forth the effort. But he continues to get nailed mostly by the heavy right hand of Rocky. Juarez just missing with the left hook. Pires on his toes. Trying to get the appearance that he's all right.
Double on the inside, not a single.
See, Rocky's slowly walking him down. It's called slow walking him down, pushing him back, imposing his will and his body on Pires. It's going to cause him to get a little tired. It's also a lot of mental pressure because he's right in your face throwing punches.
Certainly fighting with a lot more energy than we saw last time from Rocky Juarez against Cero Sanchez.
Okay, that was a good relaxed round. That was good. That's what I needed. I needed to relax that round. Now this round, we're going to pick it up again. Okay, that gave enough wind to get back in there. I know you threw a lot of punches that round before. This round was a good one. You went slow when you said it's great. Now just put a little more pressure this round, okay? I want you to walk him a little more, Rocky. I want you to walk him a little more. The combination is working. The jab right up. You want me working?
Rocky Juarez ever beating the aggressor. We'll see him. He throws a nice right hand that lands right on the jaw here. What does he do? He doesn't do that. He doesn't leave it one and done. Left hook right back. He always follows with at least a second shot. Right hand, left hook. Usually there's more behind that, but Rocky very, very well-rounded.
Get back your boxing. You're doing real good. Real sharp. Real sharp.
And Rocky in good hands with Ray Ontiveros, who is kneeling in front of him. He's trained Rocky Juarez since he was 13, and his father, Pedro Juarez, who was leaning through the ropes, and he's got the terrific Joe Souza in there as well as the cut man. Round 4 scheduled for 10. Juarez having Pires down 137 in a round 2 from a ton of punches, mostly those 2 big right hands that did the job.
Stop!
Right now it seems that Pires has come out with a little bit of a sense of urgency, working very hard right away.
Pires going the distance his last 3 fights, but wasn't facing this quality of opposition.
Gotta keep him up, son.
Even though Juarez is only 22. Silver medalist at the 2000 Sydney Games. Lost to a fighter from Kazakhstan in the gold medal round in a controversial loss. And unfortunately, that particular fighter from Kazakhstan a couple of years ago died in an automobile accident on New Year's Eve. Oh, a big left hook to the head by Juarez.
You saw the legs wobble a little bit on Pires.
Let him go, let him go, let him go.
Pires showing a lot of guts.
He's throwing a lot of punches this round, Pires. He's outworked Rocky, but he's not landing the big shots like that.
Another left hook by Juarez. Yeah, those are hard shots. There's a right hand over the top by Rocky. Scoring cleanly. And these are lead shots, not counter shots. Less than a minute, round 4. Oh, Rocky coming forward, put a lock behind that left hook.
Pires missed 3 shots in return. Rocky right in front of him, slipping and blocking, keeping the pressure on.
Juarez taking it to Pires, just as he said he'd do. His right uppercuts are getting in by Rocky.
Let him go.
Right on the chin.
Rocky being very methodical, very workmanlike.
He doesn't do anything in spectacular fashion, but he does almost everything well. For Jason Pires, and in turn a very tough night for family members supporting, leading of course with his mom Catherine. Tough to watch.
Underneath him, all right? You're leaning back and you're dropping your hands. You're looking for the punch. Don't look for the punch. When you see him go down, bring him up around your head and keep your elbows down. Bend down with him, all right? Grab him and turn and get out of there. Don't try to make a slugging match out in the middle, all right?
Rocky Juarez showing you can get it done with the left hand. Coming inside with a left hook there. Nice catching him. Tail end of left hand. Coming back in with the right hand lead. He mixes it up very well. Here he's slipping punches. Coming overhand right and bang. Right down the middle of the left hand. A little wide with that hook. But clean, crisp combinations. There he comes back with right hand. Again, following an uppercut. He mixes it up so very well.
A lopsided fight in favor of this man, Rocky Juarez, thus far. So poised and patient, so composed in and out of the ring. And I'll tell you, you don't have to send a search party to find Rocky Juarez. He's right there in front of you. He'll come at you, as Pires is finding out. Juarez starting faster again than typically to each round. We'll take a look at how the press row scorers see it.
Well, I'll tell you what, I agree with the 40-35. The last round was a little closer, but I don't think that Pires pulled it out. I thought Rocky landed too many big power shots clean and rocked him too much to give the round away.
Pires shooting the jab now, but his punches are falling short for the most part, or being blocked by Juarez.
Of all the fighters tonight, I think that the biggest step up was taken by Rocky Juarez here, fighting Jason Pires, and he's also looking the best.
who took maybe a step or two back against Cesaro Sanchez, takes a giant leap forward here. And I think he's fought the higher caliber of opposition. Oh, big right hand that's scored by Juarez. Clean lead right.
You notice Rocky doesn't let him off the hook, doesn't waste a lot of energy, slides right over, keeps in front of him, punches in his face.
Come on, Jay, hold together, Jay. Mix them up.
Rocky's definitely taken on the better level of opposition than Jeff Lacey and Panchito Fajardo. Fajardo nearly embarrassed earlier tonight, except for a game-saving touchdown, so to speak, as he knocked out his foe in the tank after a very questionable performance previously. Juarez pounding to the body, chest and midsection.
Let him go, let him go, let him go.
Straight out, straight out.
And he keeps coming forward, pressing the attack like he said he'd do.
That's it, Jay. That's it, Jay.
Nice right hand there by Pires. Not a lot on it, though.
Pires, local favorite from New Bedford, Mass. About an hour away from Uncasville. But it's the man from the north side of Houston who's winning convincingly.
Round number 6 coming up. Listen, inside he can't do nothing no more. Outside he's still throwing a lot of long punches. He stay inside, head movement, pick him apart. Pick him apart. You don't have to throw too many punches. Throw effective punches. You understand?
Rocky Juarez, once again, he's chasing Pires back, Pires starts to move this way. Rocky's got the right hand right on his jaw and then comes back up the middle with the left hand. Doesn't ever throw just one. Blocks, pushes off a little bit, counters with the right hand, and then there's the left hand. Now the left doesn't land, but he's throwing him. At the end of the round, he's got him pressed into the corners, working his body, working his head. A little wild over the top there, but some crisp shots for both fighters. Most of it, Rocky Juarez.
What you have to like so much about Juarez, he's so technically sound, he fights so intelligently, and even though he hasn't been tested here tonight, he does have a good chin. He's never been down as a professional or an amateur. In round 1 and again early in round 2 here tonight against Jason Pires, it did look like this fight would go this long. We're in the round 6. Pires must be in terrific condition.
Not only that, he has a will to not just survive, but he has a will to win. He's trying to win this fight. He's not just running and trying to survive. He's trying to score points and win.
It looked like he was down and out back in round 2. A couple of big right hands in the midst of a series of punches by Juarez. But he has hung tough. Pires has taken a lot of hits, a lot of punishment, and mostly backpedaling.
Let him go, let him go.
Come back, Jay, come back.
A systematic attack here by Juarez, just surgically dissecting Pires.
Well, see, not only that, but Pires is constantly on the move on the balls of his feet. He can't stop long enough to plant his feet and really hurt Juarez on the way in. He had that time. Maybe it'd be a little different. Maybe Rocky wouldn't just walk through his punches.
Rocky looking to end this on one punch. He missed wildly with the left hook a second or two ago. Oh, he's got Pires in his sights here. Pires in a bad spot up against the ropes.
Let him out, let him go.
Big right uppercut on the inside by Rocky. Well, you got to give credit, though, to Pires. I don't know if sledgehammer would knock this guy out right now.
Well, Pires came to win. He didn't just show up as an opponent and put in a perfunctory performance. He came here to fight and fire away.
But it's Juarez on the attack once again.
Bend those knees. Don't stand tall. Come on, Jay. Another way to get it, Jay. Another way. Come on. There's hands up.
Final seconds of round 6. A tough one for Pires. Real tough.
Pires got hurt real bad just now.
Left-right combination. Pires in trouble. And the bell saving Pires. That looked like the end. Pires stays on his feet, but barely.
Look at me. Huh? I'm saying. Huh? Take a deep breath. You sure? Okay, you got to hold up. You let this guy win the round in the last minute. You had that round. All right? Yep. Come on, man. You got to grab him. All right? You got to grab him.
Rocky Juarez got it in sync right toward the end round. Started with that left hook. You see his stagger, delayed reaction. Pires, and he couldn't hold on in that 1-2 underneath and over. And from there on, Rocky teed off. Pires didn't hold on like his corner keeps telling him. He's trying to fight back, and he's getting hit, and he's getting hurt badly. You know what? There you see it again. Rocky's all over him, stalking, being accurate. The accuracy, the timing, he's waiting on the shots and not overthrowing.
Bobby, I have to think that Frank Cappuccino
He's very close to stopping that.
Exactly. You read my mind. Exactly.
I think it was too. I was looking in his eyes, and he looked very close.
Particularly after earlier tonight. This looks like a foregone conclusion. And why let the kid get hurt some more? So we'll see if round 7 here is the last round. It's scheduled for 10. Featherweights. Big left hand there. That's scored by Juarez. Starts another fusillade.
Let him go.
Follow up right. And again, Pires is not tying Rocky up. Rocky's letting his hands go on the inside, and Pires is walking into a lot of shots.
Juarez continues to pound at a guy who shows a lot of heart.
Keep him on his heel. Right, Jay. Go
Break. Break.
Back the box and move around, Jay.
If I was in Pires' corner, and what I'd try and do is I'd use a stiffer jab. He's got a pretty good jab out there, but it's not real stiff. He's not really stepping forward with that hard, and he's got to fire more right hands down the middle. Make Rocky worry about something. He's got to have some more. There's got to be more incoming for Rocky to worry about.
Well, we asked you at the beginning as Juarez turns it up. Would he take more risks against a guy that he knew would hurt him? The answer is a profound yes.
This could be the beginning of the end right here. Pires is not on good legs.
Tie him up, Jay. Tie him up.
You hear Pires' corner yelling out to Jason, tie him up, but he continues to trade. Not the smartest thing to do. Got a big heart, but just certainly not in the same ability department as Rocky Juarez, without question. He's just one tough kid.
Rocky used a lot of energy in those 30 or 40 seconds of combinations.
Yeah, took a little breather. Now he goes back to work. With 35 seconds left in the 7th round, Frank Cappuccino continues to take a very close look at Pires' eyes.
Just as it appears that Frank's going to step in and stop it, Pires gets out of harm's way.
But you see, he's going straight back, and that is detrimental, Pires. You got to go side to side. Now he does.
Put your hands together.
Straight right hand that nailed Pires right on the nose.
Stop.
Well, let's see what they say to Jason now.
You gotta suck it up, baby.
Take it easy, baby. How you feeling? Huh? You let them take those 1 round. You feel all right? Yeah. Right, I'm close. You get the win, don't you? Yeah. You get the win? If you're going to go inside, you're going to lean on him. All right? Don't lean back. All right? And turn him around and hold him after you get your shots and let the referee break the fight. All right? Okay. Come on, baby.
Middle of that round, Juarez just opened up on him, and I think Frank Cappuccino came close to stop it. We see combination after combination, clean punches, the head. He almost, his glove almost hit the canvas there. Goes back to the ropes, teeing off on Pires, and punches are clean. And I think that the referee was like literally seconds away from stopping it.
This total domination by the Olympian. As we start round 8. Juarez looks as fresh as if it would be the first round. Juarez still has a lot of snap to those punches. Pires trying as best as he can, but he has no pop. Almost a low blow.
No real pop, but you know they're pretty quick and crisp, and for the amount of punishment he's absorbed, it's not doing badly.
He's got a heck of a chin, and as we said, some kind of ticker. Down once, back in the second was Pires from an impressive display by Juarez.
I'm surprised he's lasted this long based on the way that second round went. But it's credit to Pires, his conditioning and his will to survive and fight.
No question about that. Sure, he's earned the respect of Rocky Juarez.
Bring it on the inside, Jay. Bring it on the inside. Lean on him.
Juarez's last fight was a TKO in round 9 over Natalio Ponce in Texas. He went the distance before that in victory over Acero Sanchez. TKO round 6 before that. Then he had a couple of early TKOs. He's 14-0 with 10 knockouts.
Nice 4-punch combination by Juarez. Followed up with another one.
Juarez showing a lot of late energy. Body shots by the man in green and white, Rocky Juarez.
Keep moving, Jay. All right, Jay, you're gonna work stick. Don't let him drag stick. Move, Jay. Stay there. Move.
Left hook by Juarez sends Pires back. Just missing with the overhand right. And another left hook that got Juarez's attention. Wasn't that clean. And here comes Rocky. And down he goes at the bell.
5, 6. Okay.
He's up at 5. Fighter cannot be saved by the bell except in the last round. And now they go to their corners. Academic as he got up.
Jay, sit down. Look at me. How you feel?
Down for the second time in the fight.
You sure, Jay?
Every round,
Jay.
Taking a lot of hits.
Jay, how you feeling? Huh? Good, man. It's always another day, you know, baby. Come on. You can't be leaving back on this guy, let him taking pop shots at you.
You gotta let us know.
All right?
You want to continue or do you want to stop?
Listen, if you don't show any more
So you want to fight anymore? Huh? You all right? Yeah. Okay.
Taking overhead lift with his knockdown. Rocky Juarez working back in the corner. The left hook starts it, and the right hand to the temple, and a 4-punch combination just sends him right to the canvas.
Almost a reaction of disdain by Jason Pires when quiz, do you want to continue? He said, of course I do. He was asked by the ringside Dr. Michael Schwartz and Frank Cappuccino.
I'll be willing to bet he doesn't make the first minute of this round. He may not make the first half minute.
Rocky looking to close the show, and that's it.
Very impressive performance. Rocky Juarez made a statement tonight, fellas.
116. I think without question the most impressive of all the three young guys that were on tonight's card. Fajardo, Diaz, and Juarez.
What Juarez was able to do was pick a perfect blend of picking up the pace without getting too anxious, without getting in a hurry, without getting sloppy, wasting energy, still being very accurate, mixing his punches up perfectly to the head and body in combination. He couldn't have fought this fight much better than he did.
My little baby
Not a scratch on him.
Look over here.
Rocky Juarez picking Jason Pires apart. I just want to make sure he's okay. Telling him to stay down on the stool. He is a gutty young guy, Pires. And Rocky Juarez with a very convincing win. Winning every round, couple of knockdowns, and then a stoppage in round 9. Mr. Main Event, Rocky Juarez keeps his unbeaten record alive, improving to 15-0 with 11 knockouts. What's in store for Ricardo Rocky Juarez? Stay active, perhaps at about, I don't know, fight 17 or 18, fight a top 10 contender, and at about fight number 20, depending on who's champion, they'd like a title shot.
Yeah, 20 is the benchmark for them. They're looking for a title shot around the 20th fight. Shelly Finkel said it could be 19, could be 21 or 22, but that's the ballpark where they're looking. Coming off this performance, I think he might be ahead of schedule.
Yeah, if Barrera or Morales is still hanging around by then, they might think differently, but we'll see who's champion at that particular time. Now he's looking for Jason Pires, showing the sportsmanship, the sportsman that he is. He must make sure he's okay.
With regard to Barrera and Morales, you got that right.
Yeah.
Old-fashioned paint job.
Take you all the way back to round 2, and this was, you talk about impressive.
Rocky Juarez got the left hook, started the trouble, and then a nice big left hook right there. Starts the trouble for Pires, and now another right hand and another big right hand right here, and he's on the floor.
To his credit, gets up quickly.
End of round 8. Once again, you see the left hook right there. Start the trouble. Right hand to the temple. Add to that problem. Beating him all the way to the floor.
Starched.
And the final stoppage is just a cumulative factor. He got hit with so much, so often. That right hand really started it. The left hook and all of these combinations on the money will not let Jason Pires recover from that pain.
Nobody could disagree with Frank Cappuccino. Up to Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 16 seconds in round number 9. Our referee in charge, Frank Cappuccino, stops the contest. He's the winner by way of technical knockout and still undefeated, Rocky Juarez.
Rocky Juarez goes to 15-0 with 11 knockouts. Jim Gray up in the ring, getting set to interview the winner. Let's get it up to Jim. Jim?
All right. Thank you very much, Steve. Rocky, congratulations. Very impressive performance tonight. Were you pleased with how you performed?
Yes, I was. First of all, I want to thank the Lord for giving me the strength to be victorious today. I want to say happy birthday to my little niece, Gabby, back home. Today's her birthday. But I felt great. I felt I was breaking him down. He took a lot of body punches, and you know, to be honest with you, I didn't think he was going to last that long. But I mean, Jason had a lot of heart. I gave it up to him. He was, you know, he had a heart to win today.
What enables you to have so much patience? You had him down in the first round, knocked him down in the second. Oh, you staggered him in the first round, had him down in the second round, and then you were patient throughout the rest of the fight. What enables you at such a young age to just rely on your talent and have that patience?
Well, it's just, I know he's, I'm breaking him down in the rounds, and, you know, I'm not one to underestimate my opponent even when he's hurt. I got 10 rounds to work with. Like you said, I'm a young fighter. I feel I have a lot to learn.
Where exactly do you feel you have to improve?
Well, just here in the ring. As in skills, I'm not saying I have it all, but you know, one of my best assets in the ring is to adapt to any style, and I feel that in the amateurs that's what helped me out. And that was my strong point. Even with my height, I'm able to adapt to a taller guy, a shorter guy. I can box, I can brawl. So I feel that's my A+ in the ring, and I feel that's what carries me on in the distance and keeps that's my patience.
How much will you fight this year, and are you about ready to take on someone in the top 10 and see where you are compared to someone who's ranked?
Well, I've always said I want to at least have 20 fights before I fight for a world title. I feel that...
Well, you're 15-0, so you got 5 to get ready? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I have 5 more.
So you take somebody in the top 10 in one of those 5, or maybe your next one or two?
That would have to be with my manager, Shelly, and my promoter, Main Events. But from what I hear, I feel that within my 18th fight, I'll be fighting someone in the top 10. But, you know, I have a great corner behind me. I have my coach, Ray, and my father, Pedro. So I feel with those 2 people and along with good people, Main Events and Shelly Finkel, I'm going to go all the way.
Congratulations.
Thanks a lot to Showtime, too. Thank you.
You're welcome, even though it's not me that makes the decisions. Congratulations tonight. We look forward to seeing you fight again.
Appreciate it.
All right, Steve, back down to you.
Thanks very much, Jim. A very humble to the point. Rocky Juarez. Very lopsided decision at the time of the stoppage. We'll take a look first at the ringside judges. The illustrious Arthur Mercanti, longtime referee, now judging. Had it to Juarez all the way. A little closer for George and Don. Take a look, Bobby, at the press row scoring.
80-70 seems fair to me. 79-71 is palatable. 79-72 might be giving a little bit too much to the challenger. Well,
so
Pires.
A good night all around for the prospects on tonight's card with an asterisk.
Yeah, the asterisk being that Rocky Juarez made a serious statement tonight. I think his progress has been the best.
All right. As we close out the action here tonight, a final reminder about a very exciting night coming up on Showtime. In just 3 weeks, Saturday, February 22nd, the night kicks off with Jay-Z live in concert starting at 9 p.m. At 10 p.m., the most recognizable name in boxing returns to the ring. Mike Tyson squaring off with Clifford Etienne. Immediately after boxing, make sure the kids are in bed for the premiere of the daring Showtime original series, Family Business. 3 big events, 1 gigantic night, only on Showtime. Recapping tonight's results in our opener, 19-year-old lightweight prospect Juan Diaz kept his unbeaten streak alive, going to 20-0. It wasn't easy, but Panchito Bajado returned to the scene of his stunning loss a year ago with a victory. And finally, 2000 U.S. Olympic silver medalist Rocky Juarez made his main event debut in successful fashion, remaining undefeated. That'll do it on a long night from Mohegan Sun. For Bobby Ches, Jim Gray, our entire crew, Steve Albert saying so long from Uncasville, Connecticut.